Hello everyone, my name is Maria Kądzielska and you are watching Poland Daily Culture. We continue with the story of Alina Dąbrowska, which was put into a book by the writer Wiktor Krajewski. They are both here with me and we continue with an amazing but also horrible story. Thank again for you for telling all this to us, because I would say it's an amazing opportunity, and especially that you, madam, are 97 years old, and I feel a little bit that we're doing something historical, that this video is really important. Wiktor, you told in the first part of the book, because you don't start with Auschwitz, which is good, which is also interesting, but because we don't end in the camp before, we learn about Miss Alina much more, and we start to know her before she end up in the camp. But what you write directly in the book is the fact that they didn't know where they're going. They didn't know what Auschwitz is. You even start this chapter is that like they thought they had the same feeling as they were going on vacation.
Yeah, that's right. And there was one situation when one girl in prison told everybody that there is a place like Auschwitz, when they are really cruel to people, and everybody wasn't able to understand that no way, there's no such place like that, and you must be lying. I think that there was one situation in when it comes to Auschwitz, and I'm saying about the very interesting person. I think that it could be her, Alina Nowak. She was the first woman that escaped from the Auschwitz, and she was from Łódź, and she was imprisoned there. And I think that Ms. Dąbrowska could meet her. But yes, it was really strange, because all girls in a train were, talking and thinking about the place that they were going, and everybody, as I said, didn't expect that it would be a living hell when they arrived. Yeah,
it was
that's right.
Unimaginable. Madam, do you remember your first day in Auschwitz?
I remember, we went to Auschwitz, but as Wiktor said already, I heard something about Auschwitz. I couldn't believe that the truth was impossible for the normal man. But nevertheless, the truth was even
worse.
Yes, and I remember I came to, it was in the evening, we came to the bus. We left everything on the side. They started to give out the numbers, but the girls were crying. I was interested, what is this? And there's also a young Jews, and she did this. My name is very small, because she was an artist. This girl was an artist, and I was always surprised that she could do so small numbers, because she was able. Then afterwards we left everything, and it was afterwards it was a deep night when we went through the lager to the barrack. And then when I went to the barrack, everything was dark, but only this barrack was white, and I couldn't believe that I am on the earth. I didn't know that there are women, because they have no hair, nothing on this, and they were crying all the time. So in the barrack, I don't read about 500
500 people, yes, in one.
And I, as new, I got a place on the earth. So we had we were four girls together, and we got one or two
blankets,
and we didn't know what to on the earth or cover. And so this was my first night. And then when it was dark, and I started to weep. I started to weep for everything, not weep earlier, but afterwards when I knew this is the end, and that this is the end of myself. This is the end.
So you spent the first night in Auschwitz on the floor, lying on the blankets with 4 your friends, colleagues, which you get there in a barrack where there were 500 women all together, weeping all the night, not knowing where they are and can't imagine the place. Victor, but you don't only write about, you start describing Auschwitz, which what we learned from your book is a complicated place because people were differently treated. Every barrack was a different place. And not only, what is the thing which surprised you the most about what Miss Alina told about it?
For me, it was really strange that in Auschwitz there was an everyday life, right? For me, because Ms. Dąbrowska told me about that everybody had to work. And there was different occupations, different jobs. One were more prestigious, the other one wasn't so much. For me, it was really strange that Ms. Dąbrowska told me about makeup, about wearing makeup during the situation when the prisoners had to group together and they choose somebody who is gonna to be killed, and some women decide to wear a makeup to look healthier so that they could take them to.
They wouldn't be selected.
Yeah,
yes.
And they wouldn't be selected, and they that they are necessary, right? Because they are strong. And for me, it was really strange. For me, it was also strange that there was an orchestra in Auschwitz that played every morning to warm up people to work. And when you listen to the story, when you are not when you do not have a clue whether you are going to be killed in a second or not, and you have to live a normal life. There is not such thing in Auschwitz, but to pretend to be a normal life. For me, it was also some kind of not strange. There should be a stronger word, but yeah, all those stories was really strange for me and really interesting.
So right now we're talking about odd and strange everyday life in Auschwitz through the eyes of Alina Dąbrowska. And if you want to learn more, stay with us for the next episode. And thank you for watching Poland Daily Culture.